Last broadcast, News on the Twos told you about an issue with accusations of racial profiling on campus. Miguel Rios joins us now. Since then, this has been addressed, right?
Yeah, Jameson, that's right. The ordeal started when two officers entered a student's dorm at 2 in the morning. The officers were investigating property damage in a parking garage on campus late that night. PD said they were looking for two black suspects. The student who ended up accusing the officers of racial profiling, his car was the last one to go into the garage that night. Broderick McCorders declined an on-camera interview with News on the Twos, but he did tell student media that within days of the incident, he met with the police chief and later with President Henry. He said he appreciated the president's concern and the fact that he brought the matter to light. Henry released a statement after completing an investigation, saying the officers should not have entered the student's room at 2 in the morning, but that there was no evidence of racial profiling.
That's a tricky situation when you're saying there's no evidence, because, of course, just because there's not any evidence doesn't necessarily mean that it's not racial profiling.
Henry did meet with the Black Student Association to discuss and listen to their concerns.
He was very open-minded, actually. He listened to everyone's concerns. You know, he engaged in conversation with them and everything, and so I think it was a success in terms of that. You know, the overall goal was achieved.
Lattimore said he's going to meet with the police chief to talk about what steps will be made to avoid situations like this in the future. The BSA also dealt with what officials called a bias incident, when their event posters were ripped down earlier this year. But Lattimore said something good has come out of it all.
So it's crazy how it's kind of turned into a blessing in disguise, because now we've had so many things that have been addressed, you know, especially with the president coming to the meeting. He got a chance to listen to the concerns that students had.
President Henry released a statement about the investigation, saying the officers who were the subjects of the allegations have been placed on restricted duty, pending the completion of additional training.